All right, let's take a look at these 4 problems from the Standard 11 Assessment on Probability. Number 9, it says, Hope drew 1 marble from the bag. What is the probability that she drew a striped or a black marble? So when I think about striped or black, it means that I can do any of the striped or any of the black, both of them count. I also know that or means I'm going to be adding. So if I was writing out my fractions, the striped marbles would be 4 out of a total of 10 marbles, and I'm going to add that to the probability that I draw a black marble. And so there are 2 black marbles, so I would be adding it to 2 out of 10, and that would give me 6 out of 10 for my probability. You could go ahead and simplify that if you wanted to simplify it down to 3/5. Either of those answers would be fine. Those would both be representing your probability for a striped or black marble. Number 10, it says Lily drew 2 marbles, one after the other, and replaced them, so she is replacing them. What's the probability that she draws a white marble and another white marble? So the first fraction, I'm looking to see how many white marbles there are, and there are 4 white marbles out of 10. And the and means that we're going to be multiplying. Then it says another white marble. Well, I put the marble back the first time, so there are still 4 white marbles, and there are still a total of 10 marbles. So it's going to be times another 4 out of 10. And if I multiply this, 4 times 4 is 16, 10 times 10 is 100. I can leave it like that. If I wanted to simplify it and use my calculator, I think this is what I saw a lot of people doing. They did 16 over 100 like this, and simplifies down to 4 over 25. You could have also just divided each part by 4 and you would get the same thing. But either of those would work for your answer. All right, number 11, it says a basket contains 12 apples, 8 bananas, and 5 peaches. You randomly select 1 piece of fruit and put it back in the basket. So that's kind of our key there. Then you randomly select another piece of fruit. What is the probability that your first piece of fruit is a banana and the second piece is a peach? So we're just going to take it nice and slow. When I add these together, I have 12 plus 8 makes 20 plus 5 makes 25. So I know there are 25 pieces of fruit total in this basket. Now the first part of it says, what's the probability that if the first piece you select is a banana? Well, up here I see there are 8 bananas. So 8 out of the 25 are bananas. Now I'm putting it back in the basket, so there are still going to be a total of 25 fruits left in that basket. And I know that the word and means I'm doing 2 things, and it means I'm going to be multiplying. There are still 25, but now I want to know the second one is a peach. So I look up here and I see that there are 5 peaches. So I can use my calculator. We can type in 8 25ths times 5 25ths. And we're going to get 8 over 125. That would be our probability for that one. Okay, number 12, very similar looking problem here. In fact, the only part that's different is that now we're going to eat it, which means that when I originally had 8 out of 25 from the bananas, because there were 8 bananas, and that's the first thing I want out of the 25 total, when I eat this banana, it decreases the total number of fruits in the basket by 1. So my second fraction is now going to be out of 24 total fruits. And then I have to think about this. The second piece is a peach. Well, I ate a banana before, so all of the peaches that were originally there still remain. So there are still 5 peaches. So I'm going to multiply it by 5. So now, in our calculator, I'm actually going to use the exact same equation. I'm just going to change this to a 24, because that's the only part that changed, and I get a 1 over 15. And so that would be our probability here, 1 over 15.